is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. If you see the mic, I've got a Bluetooth headset, and hopefully this will work. It's got a nice mic. It's got a little muff on it, so it'll block the little bit of wind that's out here. And I thought I'd try this out. Anyway, how about I give you a look around? You can see the trailer in the background. You can see the addition of the solar on top. Puppy's over there in the shade. There's my little triangle sunshade. I love it. It works great. But I'll turn around. I'm going to get a little dark because there's going to be sun in the background. But it'll just give you a view of what the area looks like. And there are campers a bit away. It's camping where you feel like you got about an acre or so to yourself. But it's absolutely beautiful out here. Let me move over here and get these mountains in the background. It's just stunning. I wasn't big on the desert for a lot of years, but I think part of it is spending time out here. You begin to acclimate and you begin to see the real beauty to the landscape. Some of the animals and wilderness, I didn't expect to see the kind of wildlife out here that I've seen. Coyotes howling in the night, yes. Hopefully I'll smile a little more. I know I was struggling a bit, and which was part of why I wanted to leave Folsom. It just wasn't working for me. But here I am. Now, a couple things have changed, and I'll just give you a quick rundown. Started having things break on the van, and I started adding up the dollars to fix it, and decided that wasn't worth it. And if you saw when I turned around, here, I'll turn it to you again. I got a pickup truck. It's used, it's got low miles, and it tows way better than the van did. I had to commit. Either I was going to live in the trailer or a van. And as much as I love vans for road trips and traveling, I wanted to try the trailer. And so far it's really comfortable. I'll go over my preferences and what I might have done different in a different video, and I'll go over more about the truck and towing. I'm getting better gas mileage with the truck towing and not towing. So it's been a good choice. Came with the shell. I've slept in the back when I was traveling for work. And speaking of work, I've closed both my offices. I've sold my mobile home, and this is it, which is pretty astonishing. The first month now, the amount of money I've saved is ridiculous. And I didn't do this necessarily for money. I did this because it's something I've always wanted to do. But what other people post, there's a lot of YouTubers that have posted how much you can save and how little you can live on. I go down, get a cup of coffee in the morning at Love's. I got one of their cups. It's a $1.35 or something for my morning coffee. Staying here in long term, it's maybe 3 miles away. It's not a big deal. All kinds of trails, things to explore. I'm pretty excited. I plan on making a video about the anxiety I felt doing this, and oh my God, there was a lot of it. It was really uncomfortable for a while. And I've had some dear friends, Randy, you're one of them, who have really talked me through it. My brother Jay, or Jack, as a lot of you know him, have really been helpful to talk to, just to get it out there. Because I find if I get that fear out there, then it becomes real sized. If I hold it in, right? Some of you think I'm nuts, some of you are right. If I hold it in, it just festers, and shoot, I wouldn't do anything. I'd just be stuck. So I just pushed through, and here I am. So many of you, you know, the hard part's been watching on Facebook, and there are Christmas parties with just a ton of people I know. And, you know, I kind of miss that. But I was missing a lot of it anyway. So I'm just more aware of how much I'm missing it, which is, you know, really what I needed. I didn't realize that I had gotten pretty depressed. Began isolating. You know, I just wasn't happy. So since I've been here, I've met a lot of really neat people. People drive by, they wave. It's just a different kind of community. And that's just in a week and a half, 2 weeks of experience. I've been out here, I left on the 1st, today's the 12th. So I've been out here 11 days. And, you know, I'm slowly making changes to the camper. And I'll give you a tour. It's changed a bit. Where the desk was up front is where my bed is. Took the desk out, put another cabinet in, and now I'm putting a wheel chock for a motorcycle. I'll go over my choice there and what I thought about, what my future plans might be. But right now I just got a really lightweight TW200 Yamaha that's a couple years old. You know, it's affordable. It's under 300 pounds. With the wheel chock, the whole addition to the trailer will be probably about 300 pounds with the bike. A lot of stuff I brought that I thought I might need. I knew I was doubling up. I haven't needed. Did my solar different. I was talking about doing 2 systems. I did one, and I just raised everything. So I've got cover over one of my vents, so when it's raining, and it did rain out here, I can have my vent open. My other vent, I'm thinking about putting a cover on, and you know, just the basic decisions that are going to take a couple months to figure out where everything fits, how to get organized. I got 2 cabinets I haven't even bolted in yet. I need to screw them in place. They slide around a little bit when I drive. Changed the floor out. I had that rubber flooring in, and I found those grooves were too hard to clean. So I cut most of that out, left it under where the bed is and where the batteries are, and put a peel and stick vinyl fake wood floor in. You know, it looks fine, works fine. It's going to change over the next few months, and I'll keep you up to date on where I go with it. But I just wanted to check in and say hi to everybody, let everybody know I'm doing well, and that I'm here in Quartzsite. I plan on being here for a while. I'll probably stay in this campsite for close to a month. Then I'm going to go to the RTR. I don't know if I'll stay here and drive over to the RTR when I want to do stuff, or whether I'm going to go stay at the RTR. I really have no idea. Following that, the only plan I have is to drive up through Nevada. I've got to go through some stuff in a storage. I got a 10x4 storage that I want to get down to a 4x4 storage this spring. And then I'm on with my petroglyph hunt. I think this year it's all about hunting and photographing and exploring, you know, markings and what's left of ancient civilizations from this continent. So there it is. Probably going to encompass Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Utah. You have to be in Colorado end of July, early August. I don't know if I'm going to work camp the summer in Colorado. I thought about it. Things went really well with transferring work to remote. I lost clients, but I didn't lose as many clients as I thought. So my income's fine. I'm going to keep saving. If my income hadn't been looking good, I wouldn't have bought the bike. But Randy wanted to see the bike, and here it is. It's a TW200. It's a 2016 with 2,000 miles on it. It's got the fat tires, and I know this isn't the best job on photography. I hope nobody's puking. It's got the fat tires and aftermarket seat. It's got the big rack on the back so I can run to town and grab supplies. The hand guards. And I think it's going to work out. I actually found it from a fellow traveler who's full-time on the road for a couple of years and is right now in Prescott. And made friends. So it's really interesting, the community out here. It's way different than the San Francisco Bay Area. and it's a little less pretentious than Folsom, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper. So one thing I will say, a lot of YouTubers talk about how cheap it is and they don't pay for camping, and you know, I sat down and did the math, and here at Long Term, if I'm not switching spots every week or two, the gas I'm saving is quite a bit. So even if I stay just a couple months this year, $180 buys you 6 or 7 months here. I think by mid-April we got to be out of here, something like that. And you can stay in any of the long-term camping. You just get your stickers for the year for $180. Where are you going to stay anywhere for that kind of money? With the solar, I'm covered staying here. There's garbage. There's restrooms. Of course, they're primitive, but they're very clean, really nice. This place is really well kept. And there's water, and it's all included. I haven't found the water. I paid to fill a couple jugs. It was $1 for each 5-gallon jug. I haven't hooked up any of the big water tanks. I decided not to put one of them in the trailer because of weight, and I'm glad. Once I get everything ironed out and I get rid of more stuff, and I've already gotten rid of several hundred pounds of stuff because I brought way too much. Things will go better. And I do want to thank, I got a friend, a dear friend in San Jose, Alan, who let me spend a little over a week at his place finishing putting the solar on my trailer and just doing the things I needed to do to get ready to leave. I didn't get as much done as I'd hoped to, but I got probably done just exactly what I needed to do. So anyway, I'm sitting here, the sunset's about to happen. Then I'm gonna work for a couple hours, make some money to buy food. I've got food, so I've got money in the bank. It's not a big issue, but I like to think that I'm gonna live off of what I earn, or less than that. And I'll begin filling you in. Now, I have an awning, one of those pop-up canopies, 10 by 10, and I'm going to get rid of it. Too much weight, takes too much space. I've got these little, I got 2 of these triangles, and that's a roller for painting extension that I'm using for a pole. And then I've just got it strapped down and tied to stuff. I didn't even drive stakes, and it's working great. But that creates plenty of shade for this time of year, and is much lighter, so the canopy's gone. I'll find a place, I'll find a good home for it. I found a good home for a solar panel and a battery I don't need. A lot of people out here that don't have a lot, but there's also a lot of people out here that have plenty and are just visiting. So it's not hard to see who could use a hand up. And, I'm pretty fortunate. My friends know it, I know it, and it's nice to help people out. It's not expensive to give somebody a hand. But there's a lot of sweet people out here. And it seems that, nobody's running around in judgment of anybody by what they have. So I'm enjoying it. I'm telling you, the people out here have really impressed me. And I don't know where the travels are going to lead me, but this is the start. And again, I apologize for taking so long posting again. This is getting kind of long. We're coming up on 15 minutes, so I think I'm going to say goodbye. Again, Tall Living Small, or better known as Dave to my friends. Post, subscribe, like, dislike, do something. Let me know that you saw this. I'm going to go ahead and post this on Facebook for my friends. And of course, a lot of you are going to find it on YouTube. And I appreciate your views. If you're out here, you're out running around, you're going to be down here in Quartzsite in January, give me a buzz. Maybe we'll grab a cup of coffee or something. I look forward to it. Anyway, thanks, all my friends, family. I love you guys. To all my new friends, I look forward to getting to know you. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.